What is up, guys? It is Alino here, and welcome to Jade School series. We're starting a fresh new series for Jade School, which will highlight the fundamental aspects of Jade, ranging from battle rights, gameplay tips, how to use your snipe, when to use snipe, how to manage cooldowns, etc., etc., etc. So there's gonna be a series playlist regarding how to play Jade as a whole. Now, before I begin this video, I just want to say that I am Mastery 20 on Jade. I just want to reassure everyone that this school series, this guide in general, will help you out because I have played Jade quite a lot. She is my main. I'm level 105. I'm soon about to be Platinum. I peaked Platinum in season one of the early access ranked seasons, but I think it's officially season 1 right now because of free to play. We will be explaining the loadout, all that stuff is going. I also have a lot of Jade games going here, around 480 since early access. I play a lot of Croak as well. Basically, I'm a Croak Jade type of person. I got 20 mastery on Croak, 20 mastery on Jade, but really a third champion I would like would probably be Jamila, wherever she is. There she is. I really like her playstyle. She seems pretty cool. She's like an assassin, so I might consider playing her as well. She's really awesome. But for now, it's pretty much just Jade and Croak on the side, but mainly Jade. Most of the time I'm playing Jade. So you can see I got a lot of games on her, so you can be reassured that this guide will help you out. This Jade School series will help you out. So there are 3 key essential battle rights that I would highly suggest for everyone. So right here, we'll just explain them to you. Absolutely essential ones. So I think every Jade player should go for these 3 at least. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think personally, every Jade player should. So let's explain the first one. Desperado is one of the best battle rights to go for on Jade because it instantly reloads your revolver shots, meaning more DPS is done. So if we just go right here, like that, E, and then 6 shots, right? You do a lot of DPS. Not only that, E is a very key ability on Jade. It is useful not just to silence, it is useful in just many situations. If you get, Raygon knocked up, the first thing you'll do is silence him and then attack him and then jump away so he can't retaliate. Don't give him the time to retaliate and trade, because keep in mind in this game it's very important that you out trade your opponent. So Desperado generally is a very good choice, just overall. So I would definitely recommend that. The next battle that I consider essential is the light disabling shot, your E obviously. Heals you for 6 health, and spell block interrupts heal you for 10 bonus health. What this means is that if you land the disable shot, it heals you for 6 health. But if it spell blocks, which means silence, interrupts, it heals you for 10 bonus health. So, which is quite a bit. That's amazing. That's a key battle right that a lot of pro Jade players as well, they go for this because it is so good to sustain yourself. And in battle right, it's very important that you don't die. And not dying in this game is very important, because if you die, you lose, right? So it's only makes sense to sustain yourself in fights and land those E shots and silence people to really make full use and get health back if you spell block them. Now keep in mind, the spell block is this is the spell block, but there's also the silence part, and the silence part only comes if they use an ability during the spell block state. So spell block lasts for 0.5 seconds. Now let's say you spell block and then they use Q in 0.5 seconds, they're silenced, and that gives you extra health, right? I just want to be clear on this, just to make sure that you guys fully understand it. Next up, we have Gunslinger. Revolver shots hits reduce cooldown of stealth by 0.3 seconds. Cooldown can't be reduced during stealth, so keep that in mind. So here we go. Let's say I'm gonna stealth now. Now after stealth state, once it finishes, like this, E, and then you'll use the 6 shots. We're already at 2 seconds, and now we can stealth again. I think that's a very good battle right to have, because it just really helps to be elusive. And as Jade, I think personally you should be elusive. You should be able to escape scenarios, and I consider this one of the key essential abilities on Jade, because it works in every situation. You're trying to escape, You get extra move speed, you can escape someone trying to jump you. To top that off, you also get a shield. And the shield is very good to negate the damage against a serious charged auto attack, basic attack rather. A Raygon Space, if you see him coming, boom, shield that, you negate that damage. Raygon Space does a lot of damage, by the way, it's like 20 plus damage. So there are key abilities that you can avoid using the X Stealth Shield. So I really think Gunslinger is very good for that main reason. Using stealth more often is very good, just generally, it's a very good thing to have. Okay, next up, it's up to you what you want to go for. I consider these three essential. But what I do personally is I go for Deadly Focus, and I go for increased stun duration of Blast Vault. You can go for Blasting Pistol if you want, it's up to you. I really like dealing snipe bonus damage, because with Orb, you hit 1, 2, 3, and then you snipe it, and boom, you take it down. That extra 6 bonus damage really helps you secure orbs really well. And I consider that essential. I think Jade's like easily one of the best champions to secure orb, because all it takes is 3 shots and then snipe. Now keep in mind, you should not do 4 shots, because if you do 4 shots, see, now you're left at 36 HP, leaving someone else, the enemy, can come in and steal that, right? If you leave it at the best, like, you have to leave the orb at a health where it's at like close to your snipe damage. Like in this case, 42. Our snipe damage deals just overall 44 damage. So we have 44 damage in total on the snipe. So you want to leave it a little bit lower, so make sure other people don't steal it from you. So 1, 2, 3, snipe, just like that, and then you get orb. So that is very important for me, for my playstyle. Maybe not for you, but I consider it essential. It is also very good for incaps and petrifies, because you'll deal more damage. So if you have a Croak, if you have a Sirius on your team who can incap, petrify, a Thorn. Thorn is one of my favorite people to play with, because he is just amazing. He has that root and keeps them intact, and you can snipe them and they can't do anything. One thing to keep in mind is that petrifies and all that stuff, they give a shield. So it's good to break the shield, but just enough. Break it just enough so that your snipe will go through that little shield and through their health. That's the best case scenario. You don't have to do that all the time. But Petrify is basically giving the enemy a shield, but keeps them in a state where they can't move, basically. But you can snipe through it if you want. If you see the Petrify is about to run low, you should snipe immediately. But in some cases, you can shoot a bit and then snipe. In that case, you can do that and break through the Petrify and their health. So that's very good. Quick little thing, another way to secure orb if you don't have snipe up, or if you don't want to use it, 4 shots, space. So your space does 12 damage, so you can take it out using space as well. So that's 4 shots, space. You could even 4 shots and then obviously use E, but I really wouldn't recommend using E just to reset your thing. I think it's just to reset your revolver shots to 6. Like you can do this, and you can just take it down without having to necessarily use space. That works too. You can E the orb and reset your revolver to 6 bullets, take it down. 6 bullets will take down an orb. But I really think just using space is better. You shouldn't put this ability on a cooldown just to take orb personally. 4 shots and then another 4 and then space is fine. You can do it that way. Now the next thing we go for is increased stun duration of Blast Vault by 0.6 seconds. I think this is very good because a lot of times, let's be real, as a Jade player, a lot of people like to get really up close to you to want to deal damage. So it's really good to, auto attack and then just back away, and then they're stunned in that duration of a little bit extra time, which I think is good. I think that's a decent battle right to have, just generally speaking. When people all in you, it happens quite a bit as a Jade player. People like to focus you because you're elusive. But the nice thing about Jade is that she has a lot of tools that are elusive. She has a space, she has an X stealth that gives her a shield and mobility. Like, she is extremely hard to catch if you play her right. Now keep in mind, if your space and stealth are both on cooldown, now you don't have any escape besides R being self-peel. And what I mean by self peel, for those new to Battlerite or new to new to that concept of peel, or you don't know what that means, peel basically means that you are protecting yourself without necessarily needing a support to protect you. That's basically it. You're self-peeling. Like if a support peels for you, it means the support is helping you as much as he can. So you can, that's the nice thing about Jade, is that she can self-peel herself really well. She also has this in her disposal, which can also be used as peel, because it silences, right? Silence, shoot, 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 back off to not give them time to fight you or trade with you. And then you can keep back, and if they go for you again, stealth, and then you can snipe them here if they burned an important cooldown in that little scenario. Let's say Raygon parried here, now I can snipe him, boom, and now he doesn't have parry, and now he's down. So it's very important to play around that. So those are the Battlerites. The others I consider okay. Blasting Pistol's very good. Snipe hits heal you for 8 health is pretty good. This one's pretty good. Increases your stun duration of snipe and increases it even more when you fire it from stealth. But I personally think most of the time you should be sniping during stealth, just because they can't see the snipe and they can't. It's less predictable when you're in stealth and then you snipe. So keep that in mind. This is okay. I don't use it though. The others are really mediocre, honestly. I mean, there are a few good ones. Like, I think everything in Blast Vault is good. It's up to your playstyle. I think everything in Snipe is good. I personally wouldn't go for anything here. You could go for Ambush, but I don't know, man. I don't see it. I don't really just like, I don't do this, right? I don't snipe and then stealth again and then snipe again. I don't really do that. I use stealth very carefully. I use it for elusiveness. It's a very important cooldown and should be used to self-peel and escape or give you a shield to negate damage. I think generally you don't want to invest in ambush. This is a terrible Battlerite. Do not ever go for this. This one basically, if you stealth, it drops a mini bomb and explodes. That is horrible. Do not go for this Battlerite. It only does 12 damage. It's useless. You're better off going for something else that's better. This is just like easily one of the worst Battlerites on Jade. Would not recommend this at all. This could work. You know, you get more speed. If you fading, you know, the fading haste is more. But again, not really that good. It's okay, but it's not that good. I think you should invest in Blast Vault. Other than that, this one is also terrible. Do not go for disabling shot that goes piercing through enemies. That's also like so, like, who cares? It's so small and minor, and most of the time you might not even be able to go through 2 of them. It is better to go for this Delight, because Delight heals you and it's very good for self-peel as well, and sustain is a very good tool to have, generally speaking. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I would not go for explosive shells, and I would not go for increased move speed. You can if you want. Again, not my playstyle. That pretty much covers it for the Jade Battlerites. Thank you guys so much for watching, and good luck on the battle arena. I wish you guys best of luck. Stay in touch for part 2. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on twitch.tv/alnino9. It will be on the screen right now, where I live stream Jade gameplay. I do have a Road to Diamond playlist series going on as well. I'm trying to hit Diamond. I'm very close to Platinum at the moment. During the making of this video, very close to Platinum. Gonna try to hit Diamond, pretty much with Jade, because she is my favorite, and Croak on the side as well. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the arena. Peace out. What?